All right, let's get into the weekly watch report where we go over the things that we watched this week. I watched the first episode of How I Met Your Father.
It's something I've never watched.
D.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, fun fact.
Yeah, I
one
don't
of my
think
friends
it got...
from college is a writer on that show.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Some of the worst jokes I've ever heard.
I was gonna say, heard it's not that funny.
It was
Not the only writer.
Yeah.
not the only writer.
I'm sure
and
her
still,
episode was the better one.
Yeah, very cool job. I'm kidding, but also
Yeah, I mean, a very cool job.
yeah, very
But
cool,
yes.
very cool job. D.
Yeah.
Watch one episode.
One episode.
I really was trying to get like another sitcom in my life.
Yeah.
And I watched one
Why
episode.
don't you watch Abbott Elementary?
Excuse
good.
me.
Oh, okay.
Excuse
Sorry.
me. Did I finish my weekly watch report?
No, you didn't.
Did I finish my weekly watch
I
report?
didn't know how many sitcoms you tried out this week.
Tried a few.
Okay.
That leads me to Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
3 episodes.
Okay.
Liked it a lot better than How I Met Your Father. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that much.
Yeah.
There was one joke in the first episode of How I Met Your Father that left me pretty floored.
Wait, were you a How I Met Your Mother fan?
When my parents watched when I was younger, I'd watch with them. I never watched from
I've
beginning
never
to end.
really watched that.
I liked it.
I did. I only watched it one time all the way through, like a binge, because I had never seen it. I did kind of this situation where like people don't watch something and then they know the final season is coming, so they binge. That's what I did with How I Met Your Mother. Like I didn't watch, but I binged all of it so that I could watch the final season when it was on TV.
The jokes were a lot raunchier and funnier in How I Met Your Mother.
That seems to be the case for a lot of.
How I Met Your Father. I'm trying to think
Comedies.
of the one oh Hillary Duff was like,
I do love Hillary Duff.
she goes, no, and I love Hillary Duff too, but let
Yeah.
me tell you, she was like, this was right in the beginning of the episode too. So
I was surprised that it even got a second season.
her phone battery was dead and she was getting in the car and she was like, I need to charge my phone. It's dying. Feed me. And I was like, oh no. It was,
Sounds like a sound effect you would make.
I know.
Feed me.
in a sitcom setting, it didn't hit. Casual conversation. That just comes out, you know. I'm not trying to get like the whole room to erupt.
Yeah.
I did have that
Yeah,
thought.
you are.
I did have that thought though. Watching, I was like, that's
I was gonna say that is actually her goal.
Yeah.
Anytime she says anything is to get the whole room to erupt.
Yeah. If you did that and no one said anything,
Let me tell you, I had that exact thought after I watched that and made fun of that joke. I was like, that is something I would say.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Anyway.
and you're talking about how unfunny it is.
What did you think of Abbott Elementary?
okay, so How I Met Your Father gets a D.
Yeah.
I will never watch that show ever again. Abbott Elementary, I'm gonna give. I liked it. I didn't love it. I'm still only 3 episodes deep. I imagine it gets funnier and better as the characters develop.
I am a big proponent of, especially for sitcoms. Like dramas, I don't get the argument as much when there's like 8 episodes in a show. But for a sitcom that's like on TV, they have so many episodes that it is like the first few are always kind of you got to get through them.
They're
And
trying-
maybe How I
You
Met
gotta
Your
find your
Father is like
footing.
that. But you have to get your footing. Like
They're trying to get.
that's what everyone always says, like about Parks
Even,
and
like,
Rec.
Seinfeld, like, Elaine wasn't a part of
exactly.
it.
Like it's like, oh, those first episodes, like people are like just stay with it because it gets really funny. I do feel that. Abbott Elementary, I hope you continue to watch.
I will.
Yeah.
I watched 3 episodes, so
Yeah.
I definitely liked it better than How I Met Your Father.
Yeah.
Grading wise. Now these are just the first 3 episodes, and so I'm torn between a C+ and a B-.
Go with
I feel like if you give it a B-, you're giving it based on future like hopes, you know.
That is why I would be giving it a B-.
Yeah.
But maybe if I continue to watch it, then I can come back with that higher score.
Be honest.
Got to go with what you're.
I'm gonna give it
What
a
you're
C+.
feeling.
Because I wasn't cackling, I wasn't laughing really. I just was watching it for the sake of like, this is comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable watching this.
Yep.
And then I watched a Noah Ives recommendation.
Which we both watched.
Noah Ives
it is-
rec-
No,
this-
I was wreck.
This show is being talked about a lot right now.
I did
It
watch
is-
the
I've
first day it
only
came out.
seen it from Noah. I'm not gonna be honest. I've only heard about it from you. And the past 2 nights before last night, I was saying to Marty, I need to watch new
Did
things.
you know
or I'm
anything
gonna
about
get
it
in trouble.
before going in?
A little bit.
Did you watch the trailer? Because
No.
the trailer fucking confused
No.
me.
I didn't watch the trailer. All I knew is I saw a TikTok being like, "Oh, there's a new show coming out tomorrow with Billie Eilish is in it," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay."
I was like, I have to watch new stuff or else I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get detention. Like, I have to mix in some new things here. So let's just try a couple things. And if they're bad, it'll be funny to talk about. Then last night I was like, what do we watch? What do we watch? I said, oh, clicked Prime, saw it pass. I said, Swarm. Noah's been talking about this show. Turned it on. We didn't talk for the first 20 minutes. One of the weirdest, if not the weirdest show I have ever watched. I only watched one episode. I don't think I will continue. I am genuinely freaked out. It gave me a massive amount of anxiety. I was incredibly uncomfortable and uneasy throughout the entire episode. And so for that reason, I'm out. And
I second a lot of what you're saying.
I understand how it could be a great show. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
It really freaked me out a lot,
yeah.
Especially the ending of the first episode, which I won't spoil if you're planning on watching. Just really didn't sit right with me. Very uneasy. And I am going to give it... I'm going to give it a D as well.
It is a Donald Glover creation.
I'm going to give it a D as well. Freaked me out. Gave me...
It's a lot
which honestly
symbolism.
goes to... It is, but violent,
Parallels.
creepy, dark. I mean, the actress that plays Dre is phenomenal.
She was
She's
in
really
the
good.
Deuce.
She is really
She's
fucking
really
good
good.
because
She is really good.
terrifying.
She's really
Like,
good. The acting is really good. That's why I can see how it's a great...
Yeah.
Right.
It's people may think it's a great show.
Right.
Just not for me.
Yes,
I
completely,
do not feel
completely. I completely understand that.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It was late at night, and I almost wish I watched it.
I
in
watched
the
it.
daytime.
I watched it alone and was like,
Oh, I would never watch it alone.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I put it on while Marty was there, and we didn't speak for 20 minutes, and I was like, what the fuck is this show? And he was like, thank God you just said that, because I've been sitting here the whole time wondering why you were like, we need to watch this show.
Yeah.
He's like, I have never seen anything like this.
some background on the show, like Noah said, was co-made by Donald Glover, but it's like a take on stan culture where the celebrity Naja is basically Beyonce and Dre is this massive fan, and it goes in a direction you don't really think it's gonna go in.
Yeah, if I didn't see the description that said like murder in the description, I would have been so stunned at the
Yeah, I mean, I missed that.
a little bit.
Well, I mean, I did watch the trailer, so I knew clearly that shit got violent.
Well, I saw murder, sex, violence, music, and I thought, yes.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that sold me when I
Yeah,
read
yeah.
the description.
Listen, the first episode I had to say, I was like, I don't know. I powered through, I'll talk about it, but like, I thought it was.
but this
it
is
really
like,
goes.
but this is like what I'm saying when there's a show that is 7 episodes,
I think it's 8, 7 or 8.
7 or 8 episodes, and they're like 30 minutes. They're not long. They're like short
Yeah, they're
episodes.
pretty short.
If you have to power through
Not even
half
power
of a
through,
season
it's just
for
like,
that,
yeah, like if
like
you're-
how.
It's not
You
even
know?
power through. It's like, like if you're not into violence, not for you.
I watched 2. I watched the first and the second, and
My favorite was the 7th, and it's like, I don't want to
The
give anything
second
away,
really-
but like it's cool how.
I like it is a extremely well made show.
Did you guys
The
ever watch
acting is
Atlanta?
phenomenal. A little, but not consistently. And it was just frightening.
freaky.
Just
It
freaky.
freaked me out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just
Do you have anything else?
no.
Okay.
That was all new stuff.
that was new stuff.
just-
I will give my grade for
Oh,
Swarm
I
then.
rewatched Easy A.
Always
Is it
hits.
because I said it the other day?
It's new on Netflix.
The amount of times that you made the set Easy A and I said, I watched that yesterday.
No. But I
I
oh.
every time you said
Yeah,
the Easy
yeah,
A thing,
yeah.
I said, I just watched it.
She
And
watched
no
it
one,
before you said
yeah,
that.
no one acknowledged it. Anyways, so I'm saying it now. I rewatched Easy A. I'm not going to grade it.
That movie always hits.
You're not going to grade it? What does Easy A get? Not an A.
It gets
an easy.
More like an easy B?
An easy B.
It probably gets a C for me.
Damn.
I actually like easy A.
I would give it in the B's.
Easy B.
I like it,
minus, yeah.
but it's after rewatching it, I kind of was like more of a C. I liked it more.
Yeah,
when it first came out.
Swarm for me. This is where the grading is hard because it's like, is it my personal? Am I grading on my personal feelings or am I putting my critics hat on? Because putting my critics hat on, it's a good show. Like I get it.
Personal
and it's probably
this is personal.
It probably has. What do you think it has on Rotten Tomatoes?
98,
high, right?
No, I don't think so. It's like I don't think it's that high.
84.
It's an 84.
It's at 84. I think I will finish it only because I don't like to start a show and then never finish it. Even if I like take a break from it, I normally come back to it because I'm like, oh, well, I started it. I might as well finish it. So I probably will, and they're not long episodes.
Yeah, like I just looked it up to see the Rotten Tomatoes, and the first review is, while I admit I took a pause after episode 4, I ended up really enjoying it. The show really deserves to be watched in all caps entirety.
Yeah, all right. I'll give it. I mean, I probably will finish it.
It really gets tied to like I.
How about as a group we finish it?
We can do that.
In
How
LA?
about I just said I would never watch a second of that show ever again. We could finish it as a group.
Yeah, I would like to be around other people when I watch it, probably. And Joe's not watching it with me. He's a scaredy cat. So
Or maybe we could watch together.
yeah.
Like
I'll
that
give
idea.
absolutely. I just said as a group.
Oh, there are only 7 episodes.
There's 7 episodes. Yeah. Watch as a group. For me personally, like C-, 1 and 2, just from a maybe that grade will change if we finish the whole thing, and maybe I'll be able to grade the show as a whole if I finish all of it. I finally watched The Last of Us finale. Took me a while to get to that last episode. Just had a lot going on. Great. I really liked it. Good, thought-provoking. Really makes you think of like their relationship and Joel's decisions. And I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B+.
I think that's what I gave it. Yeah.
As that I will give that episode a B+. The season as a whole is a solid A-.
I agree.
Like that, as the show as a whole, very much enjoyed. I watched all of I had a night where I was by myself and really cruised through a lot of things. I watched the Malaysian flight documentary. I watched all of it.
Did you find out where the plane is?
No, but you know what? It was really, I did end up actually really liking it because it was just like, they give so many theories.
Maybe I gave up too soon.
And there's so much evidence. Like there's just the argument after each episode they kind of like pitch different theories. And after each theory I was like, yes, that's definitely what happens. But then the next one I'd be like, ooh, that's what happens. So it's just, and everybody has different ideas. It's just like, it's truly all over the place, which is why you finish it and you're just like, it is crazy that we really do not know. And there's all these different theories and thoughts behind what happened. But I thought it was pretty good. So I'll give it a B. I went through it pretty quickly, but I watched all 3 in a row. So it had me fairly captivated. I haven't finished Love Island UK yet, which I know is kind of crazy. I'm like back on par with, after being so up to date, I think I'm basically on par with the Hulu episodes. So for all those that are watching on Hulu, I'm there with you. I've just kind of gotten lazy, like watching on my computer with the VPN and everything. I'm like, I'll just wait it out on Hulu now. So I'm almost done. We'll see. And I still hasn't been spoiled on who won. So I'm cruising there. I don't know if I know I said I watched Perfect Match, but I don't know if I ever talked about finishing it. No. And I finished it, and I would just like my final thoughts to say that was the stupidest show. It was entertaining, but holy crap was that pointless. And then I got wrapped into like all the drama that's happened afterwards. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, God, that was just for...
It sounds like a good idea in theory. Yeah, you're like, oh, all of these people come together for one Netflix show.
Like, it's obviously just all for clout. Nobody cares. No relationship lasted. Like, it was just... Mm-hmm. The show came out so late. They got it. It's a good idea if they can work out some of the kinks. And then Shrinking episode 9, I will give a B. I don't have too many thoughts on that. I'm excited for the finale. Ted Lasso 1 and 2, episodes 1 and 2. I'll also give a B.
Do those all come out at the same time, or it's weekly?
No, it's week by week. And Daisy Jones and the Six, episode 7 and 8. 9 and 10 are actually out now, but I haven't watched them yet.
Are?
Yeah, they came out early for some reason. I don't know, Thursday. 7 and 8, I'll give I want to give 2 different grades. Can I do that?
Yeah.
This makes it tough on the graphic, but yeah.
Okay, well, episode 7.
I can put
episode 7, I would like to give a C. And episode 8, I would like to give a B+.
Oh, okay.
Because I love the show. I'm obsessed. My TikTok is literally entirely Daisy Jones, and I've been listening to the album so much. It's so good.
Did you see the TikTok where she...
where she stitched?
Yeah,
I did. So good. I mean, the episode 7 was like really her in Greece with the new guy, and they just like weirdly changed.
That wasn't.
They've weirdly like changed certain things from the book. That's like, if you don't have to, I get it when there's some things that's like, oh, it makes it too complicated for the TV show. Like, let's just simplify it, make it easier. Sure, but it's like, why change that the guy that she marries is Irish? He's Italian in the book. Like what? Like, like there's
Italian discrimination.
Why change it? So it's like, what the? I was like, what the hell is the point of this? But 8, I liked so much better. You get like the big stage moment that everybody's been talking about. Everybody's making the Fleetwood Mac. Oh, big! It's my entire TikTok is just Silver Springs, Fleetwood Mac. People talking about it, dissecting it.
But I also didn't know
the connections between the two.
All of this about Fleetwood Mac. Like, I didn't really know.
I did not either. I knew that there was drama within Fleetwood Mac. I always knew that, but I didn't know like the full extent.
Yeah, and then also just like that scene where they're both on stage is like exactly what happened.
You know what's crazy though is I watched a TikTok where it was Sam and Riley, and they were talking about seeing, and I hope I'm remembering this correctly, but they were talking about seeing the Silver Springs video, the one that's been going viral. Again, I mean viral, but it's from a long time ago. But Sam was like, yeah, it was really crazy to see that, like, basically it kind of seemed like he said that they watched that after they filmed.
No way. Because they're, like, even the, like, way she's singing
believe me, I know. They're side by sides of the video. It's so similar, but it just, like, I don't know how true or not that is, but I am thoroughly, thoroughly enjoying it. And, I put the sweatshirt behind me for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
They're really cool.
Very cool sweatshirts.
That's cool.
They're very cool. You guys can buy them. They're Chicks in the Office sweatshirts in the font of the show.
I like the color.
And the color's awesome. It actually all meshes together really, really well. The print's cool. It has like little tiny dots in it, you can see as well. So you can get this in the store.
Go buy it.
And I really, really like it. You haven't given Daisy Jones a go yet.
No, I haven't.
No interest, or
I might.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll give credit to my mom when she called me
up your alley.
And said that she was watching. She goes, reminds me of Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
She's not on TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Did you see Lindsey Buckingham's TikTok account? Did you see what he posted? Where it's like everyone's talking about this performance, and he just posted his guitar
himself.
solo.
Yeah,
like nothing to do with all the drama.
Yeah, funny move. Okay, that's everything. That's all for me. I watched a lot, obviously.
Let me just check on my new phone.
You gotta put a case on that bad boy.
Swinging that phone around all day
because I've never had like a white color. So
yeah,
I'm
like a lot sleek.
I have a case coming on Saturday. Okay.
It's a long time.
I've been real delicate. Okay. Watch Daisy Jones and the Six, episode 7 and 8, and I'll give that a B, like for both
collectively,
of them.
You'll average that out.
I pretty much did what you did, but it's for 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, the episode of her in Greece, I'm like, I just wanted to see the band together.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care about her finding herself. Also, making her friend fly out to Greece.
Yeah.
Like, and not giving any explanation. If I'm not going to Greece.
Yeah.
Shrinking episode 9, give a C+. Like, I don't know. These seem to be hit or miss with me. These episodes.
It's totally fine.
There's no character that I like attached to, like, other than I kind of have a crush on the girl. But like, there's no one that I'm like, I like this character. Like, they're all kind of like
Jason Segel.
No, he's kind of like unlikable to me. I don't know. He's kind of annoying.
I find him to be unlikable. It's
I don't know.
I kind of agree.
Going
with you.
through a lot.
There's no character where I'm like, yeah, like even Harrison. They're all kind of like annoying.
There's no character where I'm like, I love this character.
Yeah.
But I find them all to be extremely likable.
Oh,
they're
find
not like
them to
hateable.
be
I just like they're
annoying.
kind of annoying and like.
Well, I mean, I like the show more than you guys. I think they're all likable. The neighbor I love, the neighbor's husband I love, Sean I love.
Actually, I think the neighbor's husband might be my favorite.
The neighbor's husband's hilarious.
Yeah,
he's
actually,
my
yeah,
favorite.
he's my favorite. Yeah, that's a good
The
point.
neighbor's husband
Yeah.
is very funny.
Yeah, when he was like, when she's so you got to go do something with your life now that you're retired. And he's like, I've worked my entire life. Like, you go.
Yeah,
Like, leave the house.
He's my favorite. The other ones kind of
Yeah.
annoy me.
Okay, yeah. Watch Swarm, all of season 1. I thought it was fantastic.
Fantastic. What's the grade?
A-.
Wow.
Overall. Yeah.
Okay, so
Like after
will
the
have to
like
watch.
okay, so episode 6 I think was my favorite episode by far. I don't
you
really
said
want to
7 before.
Well, that's because I thought they were 8.
Okay.
My second to last episode was my favorite. But even like the finale, like once it ended, I was like, wow, that was a really good show. Like it just all tied together. Like
We'll
all the parallels.
we'll have a discussion about revisiting.
Yeah,
this.
and I am not watching it alone tonight.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, great show. And also I thought, yeah, Billie Eilish was really good in her episode.
That is my struggle as well.
I will
do really
say-
want to see Billie Eilish.
I will say-
Paris Jackson was also very good, and she's in the second episode.
Yeah, Paris Jackson too. And it's funny that she played like her character,
Yeah.
like the joke that she was like, I'm half black and like
Yes.
But yeah, Billie Eilish, that episode, it's not really that violent overall. So
How well?
I'm not against the violent part of it. I'm genuinely freaked out by
Yeah.
the characters involved.
but sometimes
That's why
good
That's
art
why I
will
said.
do that to you.
That's why I said she's so good, because she's just like
yeah.
so freaky.
She was. I first saw her in The Deuce, the James Franco HBO show, which was pretty good. She was good in that too. I watched You season 4, episode 9 and 10, and everyone was saying like, you have to watch till the end. Like, it gets better, it ties together, and it was better than the episodes before that. It still wasn't great, and it still should be ended. Like, this show shouldn't continue.
Okay.
C+.
Okay.
Boston Strangler, new Keira
I
Knightley
keep
movie
seeing that.
on
I
Hulu.
haven't seen that.
I thought it was really good. Yeah, she did a great job. I'll give that a B+.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's also another one that you probably wouldn't want to watch alone, I would say.
Yeah. Noted.
The name Boston Strangler
Yeah.
Sounds like
doesn't scream. I want to watch that alone.
I watched this terrible movie called The Reef Stalked. Just one of those movies that pops up. And I'm like, yeah.
The
like
Reef Stock.
The Reef Stalked. Like stalked. Like you're stalked. Stalker.
Oh,
Stalked.
stalked.
Yeah,
STALK.
Stalked.
Yeah. Stalked.
Stalked.
Reef like
The Reef like
REEF.
REEF. Yeah, because
The
basically
Reef
the movie
Stalk.
is these girls, they get stuck in the ocean and there's a shark after them.
Got it.
But it's not good.
Classic tales all the time.
It's entertaining because it's like a shark is trying to kill these people, but it's a bad movie.
Okay, got
so
it.
D.
Got it.
D. I watched the Hulu show Accused, episode 7 and 8, which I think the whole series is pretty interesting. Each episode's a different story of someone who's accused of something. And yeah, I'll give that a C+. Overall, it's
Okay.
pretty entertaining. And then last night I watched this movie from 2010. I'm specifying that because there's other movies with this name. It's called The Way Back. It's not the
not
Ben
the Ben
Affleck
Affleck
one.
movie.
It's not. There's another one, I think. It's with Colin Farrell. There's a bunch of great actors in it. And it's like a true-ish story about these prisoners who escape, and they have to walk from Siberia to India through like this. It's a crazy like trip. Great movie.
Okay.
But I'll give it a B.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and that's it.
A long list.
Not too
Nicely
long.
done.
Yeah.
You know, it's your usual. All right, that's everything we watched this week.